That's interesting though that the different Blabebe colors actually.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? Perfect. Mighty Sandwich, hello. Bayesian Elf. Got your name right this time, I hope. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Got it right? Sweet. Just need to plug in my phone. Okay. Cool. I think we'll hop right into it because it's not going to be too long of a stream either. Well, how long was yesterday? It was about 4 hours, right? Possibly. Alright, I was trying to figure out some of the audio manager stuff today. Yeah, we're hopping straight into it. But what are you guys up to today? Hey, Justin! Hello, hello. We're on crunch mode. Although, maybe we should make... Hold on. Fighting with some point of sale code. What is that again? Can you remind me? Beard or die, hey. $25. I'm working on a VR game jam. Ooh, you're always up to your VR stuff. Love it. Need to start recording my voice lines. Cringy fun. Your games are usually iconic, so it's gonna be worth it. Don't worry. Thanks for listening to the voice clips. I know they're not the best, but I try. You did a good job. Like, I like the variety that you sent me. Keep practicing. The only thing I kind of noticed was that maybe it's not super clear, like what you're saying. But I liked all the different versions. Like, you had a good variety. Different range. It was nice. Point of sale is where a bar or restaurant puts in orders and stuff. Gotcha. Cool. Oh, that's right. You were working on that, like the menu type of thing. I remember now. All right. Thanks. I like the sidekick character design. That's why I'm aiming for him. Nice. The one called Tony was okay too. Did I post some Foxglove stuff somewhere? Can't even remember where I've been like posting information about that game. But yeah, there's Tony, there's Walter, the elephant. Who else? And that might be it for the demo. But like the hotel. So the game takes place in a hotel. And it's gonna be a murder mystery. That's the main game. So anyone you see in a hotel, in a jazz bar, in a casino, and that might be it. I think those are the locations. But the hotel has like different locations within the building. So like storage units or an office, the CEO's office. It's gonna be cool. I watched your old streams because I wanted to see the gameplay. Oh, cool. Nice, yeah. A bit of a long time ago. I think I only did a handful of streams on Foxglove. So, thanks for checking it out. That makes me happy. You're too kind. Thanks for the ego boost. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. I have to tweak up the audio manager, and then maybe we'll make sure all our relics... Let me see. Gosh, I should probably do this, huh? Transition... Did I not write that here somewhere? Daddy Griffin, hey, new game? No, still working on Sophia's Path, but we were just mentioning the game that I put on hiatus, which is Detective Foxglove. If you are familiar with that, it's the game I will work on next. But it was close to a demo. This little guy right here. Where's the ceiling? Lighting kind of weird. Yeah. Nice, nice. Do you guys need a game tester? Currently not looking for like public playtesters, but if you join the Discord, I'm always looking for like more casual playtesters. a handful of them. So if you're interested, definitely join the Discord. And I'll be playtesting Sophia's Path soon. The demo portion, at least. There's still a bunch to do, though. And who knows when Foxglove will be back on. No promises there. Code recycle. Hey. What's going on? Oh, Laura. We have a lot to do, huh? Okay, I could be doing some of this. Give her some ideas. Let's archive cards here. Cool. Okay, we're gonna clean up the audio manager. I think I'm just gonna delete this temporary one. Not the best way to handle that. And then we're gonna double check. Play one shot. I think we're gonna move the audio manager. Hold on. Teach me how to code. It will be back on one code at a time. One line of code at a time. I see. What's the sidekick character's name? Good question. I honestly can't remember. Can't remember what I called him. I do like Gerald. That's pretty good. Can I use the sidekick character art as my profile picture? Sure, go ahead. I joined long back and you said the same answer. I see. I haven't really been playtesting enough, sadly. But thank you for your interest. I'm like kind of the perfectionist type, which is bad. I did do a handful of playtests earlier, but I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't want people to see it yet. It's not where the vision's at. Usually my parents say take it one step at a time. For coder, it's one line of code at a time. Truth. True that. Code recycle. You don't know how to code? What have you been recycling? What kind of voice do you need for the rat? He's actually British. The rat is British, and he's kind of like, you know, squeaky. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream around 5, so let's lock in. See how much we can do. I was doing a couple things in the morning, but nothing productive enough, I don't think. What audio source is it using? Is my first question. Oh, it doesn't use audio source to play? Emitter. Bad lines of code have been recycling. Oh. That's funny. What about Tony? He's like kind of a grumpy guy. New Jersey type of accent, if any. But he's like more of an older, grumpier dude. Okay, audio emitter. Okay, I think it just gets handled over here. Runtime manager. Where am I? Okay, all of the Fmod stuff. So, looks like we don't need audio source. I can get rid of that. Completely. Because all the audio is going to be done through Fmod. Lovely. So we have audio manager. Good, good, good. And let's handle all the audio somewhere else in a different script, I think. Manager. Eisen, hello. Polymetron, hello, hello. Dev Mads. Hey. Madsy? I'm like doubting my pronunciation now. Because I got roasted yesterday. Roasted to a crisp. Okay. I think we might just do it in Game Manager, then I have a reference to it. Okay. Wonder if this is a good idea. Public, Fmod layer. Audio manager. Audio handler. What's up with the picture? Oh yeah, I was supposed to be a VTuber yesterday. Or a PNG tuber. But we didn't get that far. Are there any kid characters? Sorry for asking these FBI questions. I only have one like teenager written in right now. Victoria, what was it? She's like a little skunk, but she's a teenager. I'm not sure if there's any other younger characters. Probably not. Just because it's a murder mystery. But I will let you know. Need some characters from the Caribbean? I don't mind. I don't mind. Maybe, you know, all the hotel guests can be very diverse. I do want to have like a diverse cast. So, we shall see. Okay, F-mod layer. Let's see. Think. Let's see. So let's do this. Well, we can test if it works now. Let's give it a test. Do-do-do-do. Good. This is not initialized. Initialize it in here. Watch streak reach. Polymetron is currently on a 3-stream streak. Epic. Everyone's on their 3-stream streak. Audio. Alright, we're just cleaning up audio stuff, and then we will move on to shader idea. Ugh, I'm so bad at shaders. Okay, moment of truth. Let's test level 3. Axel, you're like inducing stress on me. Just here for your stress check-in. Boop. Be stressed. But also, hey. If you stream more, our numbers could grow. Nice. Let's see, cracks. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, I don't see F-mod getting... What the heck? Interesting. Not the small ones, but you can check that corner. It's a test of will. Did I pass? Hey, Zippy Zach. Yeah, stress check. Just bought myself a Udemy course on Fmod, been meaning to learn it. Very nice. I'm just thrown into the deep end and trying to figure it out, which is probably not great. That's redundant. Oh gosh, I forgot to. Duh. I gotta override that ish. If I find any cool tips, I'll pass them along. Thank you so much. Axel, alright, see you in 9 hours. Okay, I think it worked. Sweet. Alright. Audio layer, this shall do. It's either in my closet. Yeah, it might be in my closet. I guess. Okay. Good. Fmod. Yeah, you can integrate Fmod with Unity, but all the sound stuff would be handled could be handled on a separate application, which is pretty cool. It's like a Fmod bank. I'm not gonna talk too much about it since I'm not an expert or even a beginner. But you basically link up the Fmod project. So I made a separate repo for Oathr to handle all the sound stuff, and it's gonna hold the Fmod project. My brother is not on my level yet. Oh, you guys are both trying to do some voice acting? Hey, Justin! Switching back and forth. All good, all good. Sometimes little siblings are just like that. They get interested in the stuff that you're interested in. Okay, I think I'm fairly happy with that audio thing. The audio cleanup, I mean. There's this exercise thing that I sent my sister the other day, and it's for you to try to talk for 2 minutes without saying or like, you know, rambling too much. Thought it was pretty interesting because I say a lot, or I guess I say that a lot. So I'm gonna try to improve that a little bit as well. It's good in a professional capacity. It doesn't matter so much maybe on Twitch, but when you're doing interviews or talking to a professional. I'd suck at that. Just watch any of my YouTube tutorials. I mean, you're pretty concise, so that helps. Public speaking skills. That's right. Sibling rivalry. That's right. Okay. Oh my goodness. Should I do... The shader thing's gonna be a little bit hard, but maybe we can make some progress on it. Like a glowing... Maybe not glow. Because I'm trying to avoid putting lighting on top of the paths manually. So I'm trying to find an alternative. I wish I was good at shaders. Perhaps this is my calling. Ooh. Manisha should be a hunter. She goes absolutely still when focused. Are you serious? I told him Foxglove was rated M. Someday I'll make a very scary game. Hey, Prav. Why is can't even say it. Mustachia. She's getting her Italian certification. Hey, Octaritus. My mustache. Isha. It's a me. Oops. Will you use Unity for Foxglove or switch engines? I did consider switching to Unreal, but I'm very comfortable with Unity, yet I still don't know how to use it perfectly, so it would be a learning curve for me to learn Unreal. Ciao, Manisha, it's a me. Yeah, it's a me. It's a you! I'm sorry, I hope that's not offensive. She's using my engine? Yeah. Prav's game engine. Coming soon. Okay! Guys, should we try making a shader? I'm actually kind of interested in doing this. Let me see the end result real quick. Oh, lovely. How are they doing it on portions? Not offensive, just funny? Okay. There's sometimes a fine line. Yes, shaders are fun. Okay, we might do that. Let me just look at my priority list real quick. I haven't done this yet, but I will do it. We'll look at our priority list and then decide if doing the shader is the best thing to do. Although the stream's gonna be kind of short, so maybe it's better that I work on something like the shader. That's the thing with Unity, you always return to Unity. I guess so. Make shader. I believe in you. I got the sidekick as my profile. Very nice. Love it. Okay. Okay, priority list, yes. We'll do this, is kind of important. See these vague tasks? These are horrible. Because it's like, what am I supposed to do? Juicy FX, super vague. Hint system. Test. And make sure... Pretty sure the hint system still works, but we need to test that. Oh, and also... yeah, I keep forgetting to do this. Sophia can't backtrack on some levels sections. So in Lara Croft Go, they would, when you transition from one section of the level to another, they make it so that like a boulder or the doors come crumbling so you can't backtrack technically. So some visual. Otherwise, I need to keep a status of like where all the obstacles were, which doesn't make sense. Yeah. So that's kind of important. So that's something I need to think about. And then for cutscenes... I love shader work. That's right. Where is a cute idle animation? For Sophia? Is that what we're talking about? I'm not sure what to do about hint mode. How to make it more obvious. Let's see. Yeah, they just did it on their menu screen, technically. So maybe it's fine. Use hint. Okay. Hey, Mudbound. What's up? For Sophia, yeah. I do need to link up all her new animations. I'm gonna add that as well. We need a font check. And lastly... I kind of do want to give the player something when they click on the observation points. I feel like it needs incentive or some kind of satisfaction. Otherwise, what's the point? Other than some well-written lore. Yeah, what's up, Mudbound? How you doing? Good luck on Sophia. Thank you. This is fine for now. Okay. Is this everything that's left to do on the demo? It might be. Perhaps. Okay. Okay, I think it might be fine to work on the shader, because it is important. So, should we try following this tutorial? 3 years ago. It's just using shader graph. Oh, it's masked. It's a masked sprite. That's why it's only partial glow. Doo-doo-doo. So, just doing a skim through first. Mud hitting all of Twitch since, instead of streaming for us. Yeah, has it been a while since you streamed? Because I don't think I've seen you online for a while. Okay, I do quite like this, but is it just a bloom? Okay, partially post-processing. That does look really good though. Let's try it out. It doesn't hurt. And it's only a 10-minute tutorial. See what people say. Okay. A couple changes. Alright. Let's try it out.
So today we are going to see how to create a 2D glow in Unity. So what is going on, guys? I'm Gabriel Aguiar, currently working on Rabbit's Tail, links below for more. We're actually going to use the scene from Rabbit's Tail, and I'm going to show you how to create a glow, how to go from here to this. We are going to add a 2D glow to a certain area of an image. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this, and it would be awesome if you guys could follow our Studio Golden Bug in social media. We are developing a Metroidvania, very excited about it, so make sure to check it out. So as you can see, we are going to go from this to have a glow sprite you are trying to render, here like shader graph, where we can create specific shaders for sprites. So let's do exactly that. With right click, let's go to create, and in shader we have a lot of options, but what we are going to need is a sprite lit shader graph or a sprite unlit.
Alright.
If you don't have a glowing plant.
This is gonna really test
I
my
was in dire need of a glow to my game, to Rabbit's Tail, and I came up with this quick solution, and I want to share it
abilities
with
to
you.
follow.
So the first thing we are going to need, well, is besides the image, the sprite you are trying to add glow to, we are going to need a shader. I think it's really important to mention that I'm using the 2D renderer in the universal render pipeline. By the way, that's really important because
I think I already have that set up since I have lighting,
so let's do exactly that. With right click, let's go to
and I did
create, and in
test
shader.
post-processing.
We have a lot of options, but what we are going to
So
need is a
shader,
sprite lit shader graph or a sprite unlit if you don't want this to be affected by lights of the 2D scene. In my case, I want
we'll do an
this to be
unlit
affected by the
shader.
lights. We have 2D lights, so I'm going to create a sprite lit shader graph. I'm going to rename this to 2D glow.
We'll do a lit one. Okay. Shaders. Shaders. So render. Okay, I think that's it. So path glow.
Underscore tutorial, and then double click to open this up. And the shader is shader graph. I'm going to rename it to this scene. In my case, I want this to be affected by the lights. We have 2D lights. So I'm going to create a sprite lead shader graph. I'm going to rename this to 2D underscore tutorial, and then double click to open this up. And the shader is very simple. In the graph inspector, make sure you have universal as the active target. And in my case, like I said, I'm
universal as package target.
Sprite lead for the material. In more recent versions, you can select if it is alpha or additive. You can try both, by the way. First thing we need is a texture 2D for the main texture, and it's super important that the reference is named like this, underscore main text, exactly like this. We don't need to assign any texture to this. Unity will automatically detect the sprite being used in the sprite render and add it to our material, to our shader. Let's then create a color for the glow color in HDR mode, leave it at black, and then create a texture 2D for the glow texture, which is basically for the glow color in HDR to our shader being used in the sprite render. To this, and very important that a texture 2D.
It's been a minute since I even made a shader, and whenever I make a shader, I'm following a tutorial. So
we need is a texture 2D for the main text.
So a texture 2D, main text. Click on that. Reference.
And it's main text, exactly like this. We don't need to assign any text to this. Unity will automatically detect the sprite being used in the sprite render and add it to our material, to our shader. Let's then create a color for the glow color in HDR mode, leave it at black, and then for the glow, add it to our material in HDR mode.
Okay, glow color. Is it the same?
Texture, which is basically a mask. I'm going to show you now.
Color.
Moment what this is. Let's sample the main texture. And to this, we are going to add something. And that something is going to be the texture.
Gosh.
Sample the main texture. And to this, we are going to
Can I delete these? It's just a template, right? Oh no, it's not.
Something. And that something is going to be the sampled glow texture.
Add A1.
Multiplied with the glow color.
That's right. Glow text. Multiply. Oh no. Sample. Then multiply. What's the difference between A and B?
Applied with the glow color.
This guy's a machine. A or B? I guess it's B. This one should be B.
And this is going to be connected to the base
Go color, go to A, out into add.
color of our shader. Very simple, very straightforward. If we save this right now, press right click in our shader and create a material.
Out into base color. Okay.
You can rename it to whatever you want, and then we can assign this to the sprite render, to the material slot, and as you can see, not much has changed, but we have
Create a new material? Is that what he said?
You can rename it to whatever you want, and then we can assign this to the sprite render, whatever you want, and then we can assign this to the sprite render.
All right. Let's do material. Material. I guess it's just this one, right?
To the material slot, and as you can see, not much has changed, but sprite render. You can assign this to the sprite. You can rename it to whatever you want.
Oh, my bad. Hold up. Do this. Cool. And then back to our scene. Let's go to level 6 or 7. Take the lighting off. Okay. Oh, snaps. Okay. I think we can still do that. What?
We can assign this to the sprite render, to the material slot, and as you can see, not much has changed, but we have kind of a glitch.
Shaders hurt my brain, but I got a guy.
You know what's up. Basically, we don't have any transparency.
Okay, well, his one still looks like they didn't put anything on top of the sprite. Mine solidified for some reason, so I assume I possibly did something. Oh, what? That looks horrible. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, definitely something weird. Glow color. Is it because it's white? Hmm. Hey, whoever followed. Cookin' BK. Hey, what's up? Trying to figure out some shader stuff over here. Okay. Well, his was still all white,
Our
so.
shader must know what
Oh,
is
alpha.
the alpha. So let's go back to our shader, and it's actually very simple. In the last node we can split it and access the not much has changed, but we have kind of a glitch, and I left it on purpose so you know what's happening. Basically, we don't have any transparency. Our shader must know what is the alpha. So let's go back to our shader, and it's actually very simple. In the last node we can split it and access the A channel, which is the alpha channel, and connect it to the alpha input of the fragment function. Save this, and that's it. We have transparent input of the fragment function. Save this, and that's it. We to the alpha input of the fragment function. Save this, and that's it. We have transparency in our sprite. And if you want a simple glow to the entire image, the same sprite, as you can see I have an emission texture, which is exactly the same, but if I, for example, select the yellow and increase the intensity, I get a glow only in certain areas. As you can see I have an emission texture, which is exactly that's it. But if you want to add a glow to a specific region, you simply need to select the color, increase the intensity.
Okay, a little bit wonky. Probably because of the type of sprite it is. Let's try it on this tree stump or something. Hmm. What? It's kind of weird. So strange. It seems emission is overriding albedo. If too high, you're gonna get it all white. Let's look at the shader again.
Probably add a global volume and that's it. But if you want to add a glow to a specific region, you are going to need basically the same image, the same sprite as is going to be the sampled glow texture.
Did I connect something the wrong way?
Name it whatever. Not much has changed
Because when he first puts it
to the
on,
material slot, and as you can see, not much has changed.
it doesn't really do much. Seems right. Oh, glow texture. We didn't really set them.
And then we can assign change it, but to the and then we can assign this to the sprite renderer,
Well, he didn't really add
to the
textures.
material slot.
Rabbiteer! Hello.
And as you can see, not much has changed.
Huh, okay. Definitely doing something wrong. Hello, hello.
is going to be connected to the base color and these two have kind of a glow. So let's go back to our shader, and it's actually very simple. In the last node we can split it and access the A channel, which is the alpha channel, and connect it to the alpha input of the fragment function. Save this, and that's it. We have transparency in our sprite. And if you want a simple glow to the entire image, that's it, you have done it. You simply need to select the color, increase the intensity, probably add a glow.
What's going on, Rabbiteer? How you doing?
But if you want to add a glow to a specific region, you are going to need basically the same image, the same sprite. As you can see, I have an emission texture, which is exactly
What are you doing? I'm attempting to make a shader for my path.
Select the yellow and increase the, which is great. I can select whatever color I want.
How do you get
and
HDR
add the
color?
nice glow. So as you can see,
How did you get HDR color?
you can select image,
Tell me.
same sprite. As you can see, I have an emission texture, which is exactly the same. But if I, for example, select the yellow and increase the intensity, that's it. That's it. You have done it. And if you want a simple glow to the entire and access the A channel, which is the alpha channel.
I'm snacking right now. Sense a disturbance in the air. Looks broken.
We have transparency in our sprite. And if you want a simple glow to the entire
100% broken.
image, that's it. You have done it. Alpha. So let's go back to our shader, and it's actually very simple. In the last node we can split it and access the A channel, which is the alpha channel, and connect it to
Be
the
right
alpha
back.
input of the
Washroom
fragment
break.
function. Save.
Drinking too much bubble tea. Someone. I have no idea why the shader's going crazy, but the tiles are also not right the way I'm layering it, which will be fixed in the future, but still not quite there. It's not there yet. What are you trying to do? Lower the emissive. I'm just trying to get a glow effect for my path. I mean, seems like I followed all the instructions. I mostly write shader code. HDRI should be a setting.
And as you can see,
Oh, maybe I didn't swap something in the glow color here. Oh, HDR. That might be it. Thank you. Lovely. That
Not
when he added the shader on top,
the
it was still
sparkling
transparent for some reason.
to the
Unless
material slot. Then, but we have kind of a glitch, and I left it on purpose so
that was the default black. Is that why? That's pretty hideous. Looks like it's glowing already. Yeah. I think it's just my texture. I think it's just the texture doesn't work with that kind of shader, is what I think. Let's try it on like a rock or a mushroom. Mushroom. Why does it do that? Weird. Isn't that weird? Do you have 2D lighting still? I do have 2D lighting. Just global at the moment. That's so confusing. Why is it adding... Can you click the node on where you plug color and stuff? Multiply? Multiply. This is glow texture into here and out, glow color and out into the add over here. While the main texture just goes through that to the add into the fragment. But we're splitting the alpha is what he said. And then the vertex node. Blending mode. Do I have to click something here? Possibly. Blending mode. Choose alpha cut or transparent. Where is that? Under universal, you mean?
we have some features. We have 2D. I'm using the 2D renderer in the universal render pipeline, by the way. That's really important because we have some features here like
Also, I forgot to double check my render pipeline.
like shader graph, where we can create specific shaders. The 2D render. I think it's really important to mention that I'm using the 2D renderer in the universal render pipeline. By the way, that's really important because we have some features here like shader graph, where we can create specific shaders for sprites. We have some features here like shader graph, where we can create specific shaders for sprites. So let's do exactly that.
Sometimes he just goes through things way too quick. Hold on, buddy.
Here like shader graph, where we can create specific shaders for sprites. So let's do exactly that.
Okay.
Right click, let's go to create.
I meant alpha clipping. Alpha clipping. Oh, enable it. Let me double check what he did here. Universal.
Recent versions, you can select if it is alpha or additive. You can try both, by the way. First, thing we need is a texture 2D for the main texture, and it's
Okay, let's see if that did anything. Yo, why are you doing this to my mushroom? So weird. Most people use alpha clipping to cut out parts they don't want. Okay. Like, I'm wondering why it added like an extra border to my mushroom, for example. But if you use unlit, if you don't have 2D lighting, you get normal alpha transparency. Oh, I see. It's right here. Ooh. Okay. Wait, that looks better. Okay, that might be it. So that value. So it's just getting rid of the transparent parts mostly, because that looks really good. I mean, that looks a lot better. Cool. So you gotta choose. Hold up. You won't have the feathered edges. Sweet. Thanks, Rabbiteer. So you gotta choose if you want lighting or not. So is it because of the type of shader I made? Because I think I chose, now that I think about it, I think I chose lit shader. So if I do unlit, Is it gonna be different? Hopefully I can copy these over. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. If you have unlit, you don't need clip anymore. That makes sense. Sweet. Thank you. I didn't know about that fact. So, material. Let's try it on these guys. Oop. Alpha, alpha. You said you're ending the stream at 5? Yes. Still have an hour. This is confusing to me. I don't know what's going on. I'm learning this stuff. I've done it a couple times before, but this is specifically things that you don't really need to know to make a game. So don't worry. This is just visual effects in a way. Check your YouTube chat. Yasonex, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. Good, good, good. Main text is empty. What did I do? Ooh, I like the mushroom with the glow. Think I... What did I miss? Let's see, compare it a little. Perhaps a setting? Oh, I guess I could have just changed this to unlit. My bad. Oops. Let's try that. Well, you said we don't need that anymore. Oh no. Looks wonky without it. Wait, what am I on? Sprite unlit. I'm getting confused between the two. Okay. Yeah, that kind of messed it up. Okay, wait, it's fine. Let's put that back to, I think it was like 1.5. So that's that one. Watson, yeah. I think so what's happening is you're multiplying the alpha value too. Hold on, I'm redoing this rabbiteer. Un momento. New. Oh wait, so I changed this one to unlit. Create shader graph URP unlit. Yeah, it's basically just this. So you still need to do the alpha clipping? If it's unlit? Perhaps. Because if I take it out... So this one's definitely... That's the new glow effect. Material, new glow. Oh, new glow. Put that on here. New glow. What is going on? Oh, I kind of mixed up the not that it matter. Cool. Okay. Good. I just mixed up the textures, I think. That looks good. New glow. And a little bit brighter. That looks pretty good. Cool. Just a tiny mix-up. Too funny. It's a big glow. Where are you? Cool. Compared to... let's... Copy. Compare to. Yeah, nice. And last but not least, cool. It's not really the vibe I want yet, but I'll figure it out. Cool, 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 cool. That is what I wanted, but I just need to make it look better. Hey, no fighting. Axel with AI. Hello. Why does it do that now? Okay. This is not really, doesn't really match. I know the issue. Cool. I mean, we can... Also, what was glow texture for? Just gives it a little more oomph, I suppose. Don't worry, don't worry. Still a long ways to go before that game. I see. Also, he added post-processing, so maybe if I added like bloom or something, it could look different. Okay, wait. Lighting. Cool. But technically I want it lit, don't I? So if that were the case, Pratap Singh, hello. All the best, thank you so much. Justin, I don't know about names and such. Don't ask me about that. But it's also something to figure out eventually. Yeah, I have Foxglove casted. Isn't the path to... Doesn't it stand out too much in the forest? It's like not blending in properly. We'll have to talk about it closer to when the game needs voice acting. I don't want to give any promises, but anyone that's passionate enough to want to work on it, I would like to give a part to. But I still have a long ways to go. Oops. I don't know when I'm able to make this kind of game. It's a really long journey. It really is. Even I know that I kind of overscoped. Oops. But we'll hope for the best. There's something about this path that is just not right, and I don't know what to do. Perhaps color? I mean, obviously it looks a lot better than without the shader. This is without. This is with, which is wonderful. We're gonna have to fix Sophia's walk animation soon. Looks a lot better with the shader. 100. Whoopsies. Oh man, and the shader that we had on all the plants doesn't work with Unity 6, so I gotta fix that or find an alternative to that too. It looks great with the shader, thank you. When are you releasing Sophia? Probably early next year. I'm trying my best to finish the demo, and then I have the rest of the game blocked out already and a rough version of most of the levels and how it progresses, so I'm happy about that. Just gotta crunch. Just gotta crunch. We need some apples for Sophia's path. Golden apple. Golden apple. Merchant. I can't just put glow on everything. Should I try some post-processing? Maybe it'll make it look different. In a good or bad way. What we can see. Ooh. Made a difference, right? Yes. I mean, it's definitely making everything look nicer, probably because my 2D lighting, right? This is how everything looks without lighting. Lighting. Round one. Yeah, this is how it looks without lighting. Just kind of nice too. Or instead of that, maybe just some lighting on. I have a lot of stuff to play around with and figure out. For sure. Like, for example, where would there even be light in his shack? Something like that, maybe. Axel! I got some kind of shader going for the path, which makes a difference, but it's still not looking how I want it to look. I'm not sure what's missing. Mr. Doran? Do you have all the levels done at this point? For the demo? Yeah. I put everything in. I'm trying to get it to look where I want it to look. Up to level 12. I'm gonna, once Laura gives me the new thing, I'm gonna replace the tiles again, which will take a little bit of work, but it's fine. Where art thou? Let's put that shader-ish on here, please. Yeah. Maybe it's like just too bright or something. Polymetron, how's shader life? Not too shabby. I got something working for the path, but it's still not looking... There's something off about it. Like maybe it's standing out too much? Or the transparent parts look off? I don't know. Off screen for the win. Well, I have my list of things to do. What's left for the demo? Bum, 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 bum. That looks okay. Maybe the shader is making it look too flat? Wait, is that unlit? Oh, it might be unlit. Is that why? Yeah. There we go. And then... Okay, better. That's why I was like, something looks off. It was too flat because none of the lighting was affecting it. Sultan Shindi, hello. I just came in and amazed with your level design. Thanks. Working on some visual stuff today. I'm not the artist though. I'm working with a really talented artist. Justin, thanks for answering my questions. Sounds good. I'll catch you later. Twitch decided to show an ad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking care of level design, but I do work with an artist who's doing the wonderful, beautiful artwork. I'm currently working on some shader stuff to make things look a little more natural. And then technically the game's a puzzle, so I've been taking care of all the puzzle design, which is also level design. That's great. It's my second day on Twitch since 10 years ago. Holy moly. Used to be a streamer, but left it for a long time. Oh wow, did you stream game development as well? That's pretty neat. Welcome back to Twitch. Lucky to find your stream. Thank you, thank you. We're working on a Greek mythology puzzle game. Are we in for a long or short one today? Short one, because I got a dip around 5. So, unfortunately short. So I'm gonna make these more satisfying, maybe put them in like a cool chest or something equivalent, and then, you know, when he gives it to you, it'll be like dun 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 dun, and then there will be an effect, and it will open up. Is what I'm thinking. So demo next week? No. I said, technically I told myself by the end of this week. Wasn't specifically by the end of today. Hey, what's up? What will it be like again? Did you like my description? Okay. Da-da-da-da. So you have 2 full days to finish it because you're notorious for working on the weekends. Yeah, my weekends not looking great. In terms of working, I mean. Is this correct? I do like this type of lighting though, so we're gonna have to come back to that at some point. I think it's better to give delay for animation of roses. They open and close at the same time. Yeah, I think they do need some tweaking. I also... Hold on, I messed up the shader on that thing. There's something about, like, the lighting giving it the fall off. I wonder if I can add fall off to my shader. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah. There's something... Has Laura had any opinion on the path shader FX stuff? Well, I just started working on it today, so not really. But I'm obviously gonna ask her what she thinks looks best, or her opinions on it. But she hasn't gone out of her way to ask or to say anything. She's been tweaking the first few levels herself, so we'll see what she says. See, I like this. I don't really like these patches in here either. The transparent parts. Or, no, I think it's just missing the glowing. Do you work on a company, team, or what? Well, working in a team, I have a musician and artist. And then I'm basically the director, I guess. Doing the game design, level design, and programming. Founder, CEO, and owner of Wannabe Studios. Yeah. Something like that. But if the game sucks, I didn't do anything. I didn't work on anything. Alright. Yeah, it needs that sense of magical. What kind of stuff do you do, Sultan? Just dissolve the company if it sucks. Easy. Dissolve and make another company? That's true. Look, I gave this a cool glow. It's a little too much though. Kind of like what it has right now better. It's more magical. Just tone it down a little. I'm a 13+ year game dev and designer. Transferred to business since around 8 years. Oh, interesting. Something gamified to allow people to play online together. Pokemon, but in a sweet way. 30K users? Dang, that's so cool. See you later, Axel. Although I might wrap up in like 10 minutes. Pal World. Man, oh man, oh man. Perhaps no shader on that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Focusing on AR and making characters cool, letting users pay for helmets and things. Cool, cool. Nintendo Ace Attorneys intensifies. The game's so beautiful and I felt they know how to make each scene and asset look attractive. Thank you. Oh, Fluffy Panda, sorry, I forgot to say hello when you came in. Did you ask me a question before? Hello, hello. Yes, I got my webcam back. The PNG tube model is still there. No webcam issues. Mustache me is just joining me for the stream. Okay. I would like a fall off glow. Add a mission to the mission input of PBR master node. What does that mean? Fresnel effect. Calculate the dot product. Oh. Post-processing bloom. Yeah. Let's do a quick... What is it? Volume. Let's do it on. You just pop it on the main camera, right? It's been a minute since I did volume. Assign a processing profile. Oh yeah. I can't speak. Let's see. Bloom. It's not doing much. Or the real Miracoon. I wish women were real. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Okay. If I remember correctly, it's not how you do it. Blah, 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 blah. Camera configuration, rendering, ensure the post-processing. Yeah, let me double check that. There it is. Create a global volume. Yeah. Where do I put it? I guess it's just in the inspector. Do color grading so that we know. Man, post-processing kind of confusing sometimes. What are you guys talking about? Color adjustments. Okay, there we go. Get rid of that. I kind of hate bloom, but other post-processing might be handy. Yeah. Yeah. No. How'd it go?
Questions from ChatGPT.
Are you serious?
Thank God I studied from ChatGPT.
So what did she ask you?
It was who's the doctor?
What?
The chiropractor and owner of the clinic.
Oh my god.
Young guy.
Yeah.
He was asking me so many difficult questions. And then I also at the end he was like, you know any medical terminology? I was like, yes. I have a health sciences degree. But like, who asked that to a receptionist? And he was like, wow, you have a 4.0 GPA. Yeah.
You put that on your resume? Did you tell him you're trying to be a doctor? Do chiropractors even
No,
need?
he saw my degree and he was like, so what are you trying to do in the future? Because he knew. Not like medicine. He's like, so what are you, what's the timeline of that?
Do they do med school? Chiropractors?
No. I don't think so. It's not like the proper
I see.
grades. It's like really intense. It has to be crazy.
Okay, that's good that they did that, at least. That means they're
And then he's
filtering.
like, you're like the first person we interviewed out of, there's like 20 more people to interview. And after we've gone through these, I'll let you know in a week. Or so if for a second interview. I'm like,
That's intense. Well, hopefully you did good. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh yeah, there is blue. Imagine trying to find a job. Yeah. She's trying to find a like clinic admin job in the meantime. My sister. My sister. Okay, I should probably wrap it up. Figure out. Post-processing is a weird one. Because I don't know if it's even necessary on a 2D game, you know? Your sister wants to be a chiropractor? No, she went to go interview for a receptionist position, like a clinic admin. And turns out the chiropractor, like the doctor, interviewed her rather than like an HR person. So kind of weird, kind of intense. You made a shader, it's a good day, no time for snack. Not for snack, I got some evening plans. So I might have to head off. Post-processing is notoriously hard, so don't feel bad. I would def have it, but that's just in my opinion. The post-processing is crazy. The doctor often owns the office. Yeah, which makes sense. Like they want to find the best fit. Ayo, Seth. Render pipeline in Unity is a wild beast. I know, it took me like... I didn't know I had to use this volume instead of the other volume. Well, I kind of remembered. But why is there 2 volumes? So weird. And then I have to figure out what actually looks good. Anyways, I was just trying to figure out if I can get a nice fall off on my path. So I'll figure out how to do that at some point. But how does this look? I don't know. Crazy work. Okay. Also, hey. Unity is confusing, at least to me. This is not the modern one, by the way. Great. Tappy tappy. You mean the volume that I'm using? Great. Wonderful. What is this anyways? Adaptive. Not really sure what that is. Ooh, we do like a little bit of contrast, am I right? Let's see. Sometimes it's excessive. Maybe not. Hue shift, don't need. Lift. Oh, it's so tricky to get right. But I guess that does look a little bit better. It kind of, you know how I was talking about like the path kind of standing out a little too much? It does give it a nice little tint to make it look unified a little bit. We'll see. I think it's stuff for Laura to do, if I'm being honest. Like, I'll set it up and then she'll tweak. Because I don't trust myself. What's that? What's that? Oh. No. Whose car is that? Okay. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up, people. Sorry it was a short stream. But we're gonna call it a day. And then the demo. The demo. This looks so confusing, doesn't it? I don't even know what to do. Okay. That's all for today. I will catch you... not tomorrow, maybe next week. Actually, I might stream tomorrow. We'll see. I shall catch you later. Bye-bye. Can't wait to see all your demos. Okay, bye.